morning. When your sorry, when your search has been or is to know oneself or to see if there is something else than this apparent world and what this world offers, you are always that. You are always what you search. And it's obvious the moment one doesn't meditate, doesn't go into any directions that the mind presents, then it's obvious. But it's always here. For that, the surrendered mind, let's say, has to be seen as unsubstantial, as helpless and hopeless to solve the search. When that is seen, there is an automatic surrender of the mind. Means no mind, means it doesn't meditate. So, thank you. Any question? If still you believe you are not there, and who tells that? It's the mind, isn't it? Any question, any doubt, bring it out. Like this, you are emptied from that. Yes, please.
That has nothing to do with personal peace seeking, correct?
First, a person searches for peace, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tries in many ways to get it, and sometimes it looks like he gets it, but it goes. So it's not the same peace we speak about, sure.
Because whatever mind state is personal.
Yes, absolutely.
Including peace.
When you objectify it, yes. When you make it an experience, yes.
Even the derivatives like silence or calm or whatever, even the variants.
Yeah.
Because very often I was taking the example of the noise at the beginning. That has not been changed.
You know, whatever was not there before, and eventually at some point is not there here, it is an experience.
Sure.
So personal.
Because sometimes I realized people were jumping and I was not, it was like, so what? And I was questioning why I was not jumping, because this was in fact undisturbed. But because there was nothing, I haven't realized what was undisturbed. You see my point?
I didn't hear the whole thing. You don't jump.
Yeah, just before we had Kali or we had the noise or whatever.
Yeah.
So some people were jumping because they were disturbed.
Ah, oh, okay.
And then I realized I was not, for instance. And I was even wondering, why do they jump? And then I only realized that there was nothing disturbing, in fact, And then I realized that there is an implicit search for peace in most of the minds.
Yeah, that's why even the animals, they don't know it, but they search for that. And they have as many glimpses as we have. The only thing is that their mind is not evolved much. So they don't interpret it, argue. I guess so.
Probably they came to Satsang, right? No, I'm joking. Okay.
Because she feels happy. Every living being's no glimpses. Not to make it a glimpse, it looks like it's up to human beings. Where were you?
Now I'm here.
Now I am here. Is there a moment which is not now?
No. And last time we spoke, it was very helpful.
I'm sure.
There's some of it to express, I think.
Yeah. That's why you could say, now I am here. And you can say that wherever you are. Is it a different here? Okay.
So, in a message I got, a friend was talking about the death of the ego.
Oof.
And
So again tell, please, because you put it.
the message I got, a friend of mine was talking about the death of the ego.
The death of the ego.
Yeah, and then it brought me back to a concept from
Mhm.
many years ago about this idea that the ego will die or the mind will die, and then
Yeah,
I realized.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you, was the sages talking about this in that split second?
What is the question?
The death of the mind, the
Yeah.
death of the ego,
Yeah.
is in that split second.
It is before that expression comes up, yeah.
Mm.
That is the interpretation of the mind. According to each mind, you see, if he's crowded or not, he will tell something. So if he believed in the mind before, in the ego, sorry, yeah, same, before, he will say, my ego, my mind is dead. The danger is, the split second becomes a glimpse. If he thinks my mind is dead, is the truth. It comes just after. It's an interpretation.
Because to me it sounds like another concept.
It is. That's what I said. Anything which rises can be a concept, or is a concept if you take it for real. Very good.
I didn't apply.
Then you will see it's silence. Then again.
It feels to me that, like when it's not alive, like my friend is in Tirol, there is all these concepts that they are not
Not only in Tirol.
specific one.
That's what I said in the beginning. You see, a surrendered mind is a mind which doesn't meditate. Or he meditates but is no more taken as something.
What does the word meditate mean?
Meditate means meditation, mind fucking. I wanted to be polite today, but it doesn't work. But you see, it includes also those sublime interpretations or descriptions of the mind. Because if you catch it, you meditate, you go into meditation. Hmm? Hmm. Do you want to say anything? Hmm? Because I have not seen you much, or maybe it's the first time. Or you can. Because what brings you to Satsang? It's good to know why. Yeah? Shy? Or then remove it. Remove it. You know what my master was worst? He was telling everyone to sing or to dance. And for the dancer and singers it was a joy, but for the others they had to really cross that hindrance. So I just ask you to say something. If needed, but tell me.
Here coming to Satsang is...
A little louder.
sorry. Too shy. Yeah, somehow with the idea that through Satsang I can come back to this. It's like I know it's an idea that it's not here, but the mind.
Okay? Okay, very nice. So why do you believe your mind? Because you know that it's here. Why do you believe your mind? He will never tell you the truth.
I know.
Then, just now, dare not to listen to your mind. Just now.
Yeah, somehow I take it so seriously.
No, but now you listen to me. That was before. I said just now, knowing it's the mind, and the mind will never, is incapable to tell the truth, because it's dual by nature. That's how we can see, and that's how it moves. So don't listen to the mind.
Would you say that, because I think this idea of giving up the mind or not listening to the mind, it's also a concept that you can really get into, and wanting to give up the mind is not giving up the mind either. So is it more like, I don't know how I'm beating my own heart or working my liver or growing my hair, but I'm doing it? Is it more a sense of leaving the mind to do what it does because it's a necessary function, but it's just there?
Yes. Now you can keep quiet then.
Thank you.
You know, in Satsang it's not a teaching. There is some indication according to the demand. And when it is said, give up the mind, for example, it is to remove a crowd of beliefs and concepts. So better to keep one concept which goes back to the source of concepts than to go into myriads of directions. For in that way, that direction is good to follow. Now, once you are there, that's what you say, and then keep quiet. If one has any difficulty regarding this search, his journey, please, it's your birthright to express it.
Ganga, my judgments about myself and my judgments about other people, what to do with them?
Nothing, just don't touch it. It's like a cloud passing by. They have no values. Here they have no values. And in the world, in your personal life, do whatever you like. But here, they have no values. Doesn't exist. So don't mix the comfort of a person with the peace of no one.
Can you say that again?
It's funny. You know, a koan has to be chewed a few years, probably, but we are not in those times. It's fast food now. So you came bringing a trouble of a person, and I know you are here to finally be relieved.
Yes.
So you, with your question, you are mixing. That's the difficult. That's what is difficult for you, because a person, even, let's say, now you take this attitude. Okay, I have a judgment, but I will not go there. But you will be still a person because you love to be relieved for a while as a person. But that will not work too. Huh? You will be troubled by something else anyway. Okay. You understood the koan? It's chewed fast.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
It also worked then.
I somehow still have some urge to talk to you, to come forward.
Yeah. So anyway.
But I have so little someone
You have so little
to present
to
someone.
present. Oh, that's a great dialogue.
Just like this urge of feeling to, for this or something.
Is there anything, in fact? But the mind will be very happy to express, of course, and sometimes it can't. I know that too. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No. Unless something matters, then it's good to present it, yeah.
If it doesn't matter in what way. I don't. Sometimes I feel like it's an excuse to.
Oh, you are into that philosophy. You escape, you excuse yourself. So if you do, and you do because you believe in these things, know that it's an idea, a concept. Why should you go there? Have no doubt. Don't follow your doubt. I'm very happy you present your doubt, but once you present it, don't follow it anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what you wanted to say.
Not fully.
Yeah, but I'm more happy that this came up.
Okay.
It was too much. It was crowding you too much. A surrendered mind is a mind which doesn't, even if concepts appears, but it doesn't contain concepts, you see. The mind lives on being crowded by ideas. It lives on that. Don't take any consideration for useful or helpful. All suggestions of the mind.
All sensations that come up.
Same. Then go back to the body. There is no airport here, you see. Body is a landing place, the mind is a landing place, feelings is a landing place. Any concept, any consideration, any argument, any description is a landing place. And it's a big belief to believe that an airport, a landing place, if it is fixed perfectly, then you will have a perfect flight to enlightenment.
Business class.
There is no plane, there is no landing place. And we wait, the plane which doesn't come. And we wait, and it is delayed, and it is delayed. Fuck, man. Oh. But no fuck, there is never a plane. There will be never a plane.
Thank you.
What about you, the Samadhi one? What about you?
I also want to use the microphone.
Samadhi is the airport of heaven.
I don't feel like I'm in Samadhi at all.
No.
It's funny because when you talk to her,
Yeah.
for me the fear came out that at some point you will also talk to me and ask me to speak. So I've been sitting with that.
You have a better face now than when you were closed eyes. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just before you asked me to to speak, I was actually thinking, remembering
last time when I was here, which was a time some while ago, you talked about your master who gave you the koan, don't land anywhere, which
Yes.
is also where you, and really, really
It
immediately hit
speaks
me
to you.
last time, and I forgot about
Last
it.
time, and what about today?
No, and I forgot about it, and now I remember it again.
Okay.
It's so I don't really actually have anything to say. There's just sort of not landing anywhere.
So you can open your eyes also then.
Yeah, it's a bit easier when I close my eyes.
No. No. It's a state then.
Mm. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to, with this not landing anywhere, yeah, it's just this feeling for me of, well, so many things that I usually get stuck on, and when I don't get stuck on them anymore, they just come out,
Yeah.
and it's a lot. It's so
Yeah.
much because I usually hold it back, and so there's what comes with this is the fear of being too much or of being going crazy.
No.
Or
Don't land on the fear.
it's another landing
Don't
place.
worry. Don't worry. You see,
Yeah.
it will be like this, like a volcano who was suppressed or not yet ready, and then now, yeah, don't worry, and it will be very strong. But at some point, if you don't nourish that, if you don't make photos, or a volcano is like this, it dies. It dies. So don't be a photographer. You see, you are what you search, you are what you already are before this fear rises. You have to be struck by that. Whatever appears is after, it's an expression. It's too late forever, since ever you are yourself. Now, if somebody wants must be this way or that way, good luck. That's what we do now with journeys. Then we have to give up the journey because it's of no use. So all those experiences of fear or danger to be lost and so on, they belong to a who is a search and a certain concept of where he has to arrive. So at some point, be fed up with that, because it's just the mind. It's just the mind. Where is the fear? Where is the danger? Where is the danger?
For me it's a very social fear. Because when I'm in the forest alone, I can, but it's
Yeah,
it's
but
hard.
this is your personality.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with what you are. And that may not change, and it doesn't matter what you became, what you were born with. Who cares? Not everybody has to be social.
Yeah, there's for sure an ambition for or a fear of like if I don't let it
You
anywhere.
can become as you like, and it's not in your hand. If you have tendencies that way, you have tendencies that way. Another way, another way. This is the variety of this creation. nobody else will be like Buddha, nobody else like Ramana, nobody else like Papaji. No. Everybody is unique in its appearance.
I think I'm also afraid of harming people, like not
Trust
killing
the
someone.
natural intelligence. Why should you hurt? Because you are aggressive? Then,
Maybe.
yeah, doesn't matter. I mean, but then go in the forest.
That's what I
I told you there is a natural intelligence. So don't try to be a saint, and don't try to become anything. That is already enough with what we became with the birth. So, don't worry about that. Be yourself. Be what is left when all this is given up, is not landing on.
Thank you for putting me on the spot, because it's really difficult not to land anywhere when everybody's looking at me.
They don't look at you. Do you think I look at you?
I thought that before, yeah.
There's such a strong identification with the experiences, and like somehow I know that that's not the truth of who I am, but also it's like the mind trying to understand and not fully experientially.
But you see, it's because in both cases, a liking for experience and the knowing, there is still an experiencer. So you have not touched the root cause of all. So just touch it now. Who is the experiencer? And you don't give an answer from the mind. The answer is, listen to me, do it while I tell you. The answer of who is the experiencer, who am I, is where the question disappears. And you keep quite there. Don't be lost in laughing. Anybody wants to say something?
Ganga? Here, in front.
Ah.
Does it matter if I stay with something?
Sorry, doesn't matter
Does it matter if I stay with something?
if I what?
If I stay with something?
Stay.
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 Sitting.
Stay.
You stay.
Like focusing on something or
You have to know. Why should you ask somebody? When the mind reappears, you always stays on something.
And sometimes I feel like there's no need to hook on anything. It can just be, there's no need, everything is just happening on its own.
And sometimes you stay on something.
Sometimes I stay.
Yes, sure. So you speak about what?
I speak about, I noticed while I was
Tell the
speaking,
word.
I-
You speak about what?
about something in the mind.
No, about the mind. Sometimes it says somewhere and sometimes it doesn't say somewhere. You speak about the mind. Who are you? Who are you?
I don't exist. I feel like I don't exist.
You must say, I don't know. Because sometimes you will exist. Be freed from taking any description for it. Be freed. A description is the best way at that very moment the mind tries to express. It's an expression, it is the mind. Be freed. The mind will come or not. Be freed from the tyranny of the mind. The mind will never, but never be of any help. The mind is for objects, for the objective world. It's a tool given to the person when he's born. That's all. And that born person may have this quite amazing question, who am I? Which is the unique subjective question that makes you search, that makes you visit the Satsang, which points out where you always have been before I and you were born. So the mind at this unique question, subjective question, which will make it surrender. That it's not in the mind. The answer is not in the mind. It will surrender. It is surrendering. Here you don't participate anymore in the evolution. Over. As a person, of course, till you die. Happy? And if not, it's also okay. But I wish you a beautiful day.